Hi, this is Scott Ross with Resilient Ecology Systems and Design, and we are out in Parks, Arizona, about half an hour outside of Flagstaff at an altitude of 6,800 feet. Plant hardiness zone 6 or 7, depending on who you ask. And this is the reason that we have not been as active on updating the website, is we have been working on this Permaculture Demonstration Site to show people how to grow more of their own food, how to conserve water up here at the high altitude, dry terrain around Flagstaff. It can be done, and these are some of the ways that we're doing it. So you can see a lot of the squiggly lines going across this 10-acre property, and a lot of those are swales, dug ditches on contour to harvest some of the rainwater. We've also got something called Hugelkultur beds, which are buried mounds of wood to conserve water and help build the soil. The soil in this area is really hard packed clay, so it's really difficult to work with. And when we got this property earlier this August, so only a few short months ago, there was not a single tree on it, and it was pretty much a flat bed of prairie with just grasses, some scrub brush out there, and really nothing much to speak of. So we're going to transform it into a food forest with several different ponds. We're going to have 4 ponds, 3 swales with over 2,500 linear feet of swales, a little over 1,000 linear feet of Hugelkultur beds, and just a vast food production system with different animals and plants all integrated in. So here we're going to look at our largest Hugelkultur bed. This is about 200 feet long, and it's about 6 feet tall, 15 feet wide at the base, 6 different layers of wood, using mostly pine. It's been seeded with some nitrogen-fixing species, but we're still not done yet. Still got to add a little bit more dirt and definitely some mulch on top. Here is one of our other Hugelkultur beds. It is covered with some straw, but again, a work in progress. Still going to be adding more to it as we do some more digging on the property, digging out footers for the cabins and the buildings. Eventually this is going to all be an education center, helping people to learn how to do grow more of their own food, produce food at high altitudes in dry conditions while conserving water, while building the soil, while actually improving the environment, not taking away from it. You can even see on this one there's a little bit of growth there in the upper right hand corner that really, I'm not sure how that's happened. That has never been watered, and it's not even mulched right now, so it's really somewhat of a miracle. Here's our final Hugelkultur bed. This one's longer. Because the soil was so rocky, we kind of made it a little divot in the middle, and we're piling up wood there to let it decompose. Here's a close-up look of one of the Hugelkultur beds from the side. Note just how rocky and clay-like the soil is. So now we're looking at the swales. The swales are a great water harvesting tool that's built on contour, and those little pits, the water will flow into those and soak into the berm to the right. You can even see it's green right there on the berm. That's thanks to the wood chips, the mulch, all the decomposition that's happened. That has never been watered, and it was all planted after the monsoons. Here's another swale. Again, you can just see how each point at the bottom of that sump is about the same altitude, so water doesn't flow down this like a river. It just kind of sinks and it spreads out. It really holds on to the water, and it says it soaks into that berm. That berm ends up being just a really rich, lush area. Planted all sorts of trees in there. Here is the last of the swales. Again, this one's still pretty green. There's a pond right there in the middle where the swales can overflow to in the event of a large rain. And that's really what we deal with up here in northern Arizona. Is we have 2 seasons that we get a lot of rain, so it's really important, or a lot of moisture, to hold on to all of that precipitation when it happens and try and spread it out. Here's some of the wood chips on top of one of the swales connected to the main pond. You can see those wood chips have just been incredible. Here's the center turnaround of the Ecology Center. We've got some raised garden beds that are in progress, a little duck pond, and a miniature hugel bed. So if you're interested in learning more about permaculture in northern Arizona, be sure to check out the link here at the end and check out our website. Now that we are making significant headway on the property project, we are going to be posting updates and talking about different permaculture topics specific to northern Arizona. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great new year.